Good day, everyone. I am Richard Gonzales from Inno-Change International Consultants, a research and consulting firm based in the Philippines and Cambodia. I am sharing with you my presentation at NEQMAP, or the Network on Education Quality and Monitoring in Asia Pacific, annual meeting held on July 8 to 9 at UNESCO Regional Office in Bangkok. I am truly excited to share this presentation. This presentation is not just another item in our lists, okay? It's a chance for us to connect, share ideas, and really dive into some important topics together. I encourage you to jump in, ask questions, and bring your full attention and energy. Please share your comments below. Let's make this a lively interactive session where everyone's voice is heard. Hopefully, I will not let you fall asleep as I present. Before I go on, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel ChaSpeaks, and also please share your comments below. Moving on, let's take a moment to unpack what gender-sensitive methodology, GSEM for short, really means. At its core, GSEM is all about making sure we pay attention to gender differences every step of the way when we evaluate programs and policies. Instead of treating everyone the same, let's make sure we hear from all gender groups so no one experiences, okay, or no one's experience gets left out. Obviously, okay, this time for us to go into SDG 5, targeting gender equality, primarily aimed at empowering women and girls. Okay, so why does this matter? Because when we focus on equity, we are not just checking in a box where we're working towards fairer outcomes for everyone. GSEM helps us see where resources are going and whether they are being shared fairly. It pushes us through tough questions about benefits, who might be missing out, and how we can do better. In short, it's a powerful approach that puts fairness and inclusion at the heart of every evaluation. Promoting gender quality comes down to three key ideas: equity, inclusivity, and transparency. Let's start with equity. Equity is about recognizing that not everyone begins at the same place or has the same needs. True equity means making a conscious effort to level the field, removing barriers and making sure everyone has access to the opportunities and resources they need to thrive. It's more than just treating everyone the same. It's about understanding where unfairness exists and taking real steps to fix it. Then there's inclusivity. Imagine an environment where everyone, no matter their gender identity or background, feels genuinely welcomed and valued. Inclusivity isn't just about having a diverse group present, it's about ensuring everyone's voice is heard and respected, especially those who have historically been left out of the conversation. That is when the best ideas emerge and real progress happens. And finally, transparency. When decisions are made out in the open, when the rules are clear and information is shared, trust grows. People understand how and why things happen, and that makes it easier to spot and address any unfairness that it slips in. Transparency keeps everyone accountable and helps create a community where people feel confident and engaged. When we open doors to all genders, we are not just checking boxes. We're making our communities stronger, fairer, and more vibrant for everyone. Have you ever wondered how people of different genders experience the same program? It turns out understanding these differences is the key to creating policies that actually works for everyone. By gathering data that shows how various groups are affected, we can spot unique challenges and opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. It doesn't stop there. When we bring a wide range of voices to the table, our evaluation becomes richer, more insightful. Including gender perspective means we dig deeper, collecting the right information and listening to those who know the issues best. That's how we make sure n- no one needs, no one's needs are overlooked and our solution truly make a difference. Let's talk how we can really make gender sensitive evaluation and monitoring work. One of the most powerful approaches is participatory evaluation, bringing stakeholders directly into the process so everyone's voice is actually heard and valued. It is also essential to use gender respective indicators, concrete ways to measure where gaps still exist and where real progress is made. For instance, in education, you might look into enrollment, completion, or dropout rates by gender, the gender parity index, the number of schools with gender sensitive facilities, and whether gender responsive curriculum is in place. In health, think about indicators such as access to sexual and reproductive health services, maternal mortality rates, how often gender based violence occurs, and HRB prevalence broken down into gender. And when it comes to governance and participation, you'd pay attention to the proportion of leadership held by women, the number of gender responsive policies adopted, and whether gender perspective are actually woven into planning and budgeting. To really get at the heart of these issues, combining quantitative data with qualitative insights is the key. Tools like surveys, focus group discussions or focus groups and interviews helps us move beyond the numbers to truly understand people's experiences and challenges. By bringing these methods together, GSEM doesn't just track numbers, it tells the real stories behind creating change that matters. Now, let's talk how we can make education fairer in a more exclusive for everyone. When we use gender disaggregated data, we can really see the gaps and biases are in education. It's about explaining what needs fixing so that no one gets left behind. Building gender neutral curriculum isn't just a trend. It makes a way or it's a way to make sure every student has an equal spot free from outdated stereotypes. What about STEM? Okay, encouraging all students to join in, no matter the gender, helps choose those stubborn gaps, bring fresh perspective to science, mathematics, and technology. And finally, by offering support tailored to students' specific needs, we build a learning environment where everyone feels seen, valued, empowered to succeed. Together, these steps move us closer to an education system where fairness, and opportunity are not just ideals, they are realities. Let's explore what happens when gender sensitive evaluation really works. By looking at some success stories, we can see not just effective strategies in action, but also the real differences these evaluations make, both for program quality and for gender equality. These case studies offer valuable lessons, showing us potential for progress and providing a roadmap for everyone's interested in making evaluation more inclusive. Take the Philippines, for example. Here, the Philippine Commission on Women, or PCW, has rolled out the gender mainstreaming evaluation framework. This tool helps government agencies assess just how well they're weaving gender considerations into their work. And it's been a game changer for policy evaluation. Then there's Sweden, globally recognized for its commitment for gender equality. The SIDA, or the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency, doesn't just talk about gender sensitive evaluation, they put it into practice. By using gender analysis and tracking specific indicators,